All right, here from the Jungle Temple, Tobanosuski. Thank you guys for tuning in. And this is also for Jess, who's going to be helping me build other spaces here through Terrabellum Collective. Her company, which you guys should look up, just do a Google search, is a great Facebook page, and really high quality natural building techniques. And Jess is going to be coming to live here in my guest room for a few months in 2024, I guess we're in now, for my 4th year here. I spent the first couple years cultivating the gardens, as you guys know if you follow my channel at all, and everything of this food forest is essentially planted, and now it just needs to grow and continue to propagate. So the next stage is building cabins and alternative living situations for our Airbnb and rental situation, as one face, or one part of the pie chart that is our business at the Jungle Temple. And I say our because there's more people involved than just me at this point. So Jess is going to be sort of an investor, in which she's going to construct all natural living spaces here with things like cob and natural building materials that have been used for tens of thousands of years by humans. We're building them here to resonate a better natural frequency and kind of harmonize with the land that we're in. So that said, this video is going to cover some of the spaces that over the next few years, you guys, my subscribers and followers and visitors of the Jungle Temple here in Costa Rica, will get to experience. And you'll get to see the before, during, and after, and then hopefully come stay with us at some point in the afters. So with no more ado, I'm going to show you guys the spaces, and then maybe every 6 months we'll probably do an update video on this type of thing until everything's fully finished and people are coming to rent. So thank you guys for tuning in. So we're here at the entrance to my house, the main house, which is 3-bedroom, 3-bathroom. The pool, which will be soon converted to a tilapia pond to supply food for our restaurant, and also the community could come, and instead of going fishing in the rivers, they can buy from us here in Vasconia. So as we pass through, you'll see I've already planted. We got a couple cacao trees here, and bananas, and caimito, and more plantains, flowers, pollinators. And then I've kind of cut through this doorway. So behind the sports court, or the tennis court, which is right there, and you can see the basketball hoop, we have this space between these two palms, which I would love for there to be a home. In this space here, so we've got some pomegranates, some more plantains, bananas, avocado trees, something called a strawberry guava, and a few things growing. But between these two palms, here, let me get in from the front angle. The grass is very long, I apologize, and there's also an orange tree right in front. So I've been trimming this and pruning this so it grows more oranges, but you'll see there's plenty on there right now. And then between the two palms, which would be like the entranceway to the house, we've got a lime and plantain and banana garden and yucca lining the back, so there's plenty of food. You can build a space between the two palms, and then there's kind of like a border wall that I've created with the plants here, the flowers, and a doorway to my property. And then that takes you over to the horse part of the property. There's already a 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom cabin that's almost finished here as well. And then over on this side is where the restaurant and cafe will be, and small store. But back there we have a mature guanabana tree, and then a bunch more, every 5 feet or so, every 2 meters maybe. There's bananas or plantains or quadrados, which is a sweeter type of plantain. And again, between this palm and this palm, which I would say is about 4 meters apart. And then it can go back another 5 or 6 meters probably. So any amount of space you'd like to build in there, or we would like to build in there, you guys will be seeing something pop up in the future. One space. So I'm exiting that section. So this little natural doorway I've created through these flowers I've planted, and we've got some tobacco variations coming up, and there's actually an ayahuasca vine in there as well, creeping its way up. And then this will create a natural archway at some point. So I'll cut it out so it's a natural archway of flowers and people can walk through and pass through. So now we're on my side of the property here, which will kind of always be my side. You can see I've lined it with various things from bamboo to different variations of flowers and ornamentals. And I've kept open some doorways. I don't know exactly where I'm going to want my doorways, but there's a couple lime trees here. And as we pass through, this roofed structure is just holding wood right now. So we pass through, And this is along the back line of the property. So this actually could be converted into some type of cabin because we don't really need it, and that wood can be used in the restaurant. So I can relocate that, and then we can utilize the structure and the roof, which are both high quality and fairly new, for one of the cabins. So there will probably be a cabin here as well. And this is lined, as you can see, there's beautiful butterflies floating around, all the different flowers I've planted here. So I'm letting this side kind of grow a little wild, and then we'll prune it, but it's going to create a beautiful natural separation from, you know, quote unquote, my property, my house, and any guests that are staying here. So there's going to be privacy for all of us, but it's pretty consistent, so no animals in and out. And then again, I've kept some doorways. That's actually a guava tree, a goyaba. And then I've got sugar cane here, a ton of oregano, avocados, and there's avocados growing in between. So on each side of this house, there's avocados and plantains and limes. So this home could be called the avocado home. All right, site 2. And again, no foundation. You've got the general structure, metal, a roof, which is very important, and then a fair amount of space to build a little 1-bedroom cabin here. Okay, so this wall, this little makeshift wall here, out of these tin roof pieces, is going to be the separation of humans on this side, for the most part, and horses on this side. So this is going to be their half of the property, essentially. And we've got this little old rancho. You can see the roof caved in, and one of the storms, one of the mango tree branches came down, but still pretty good structure overall. But very old and needs to be redone. I would like this to be the outdoor bathroom area eventually, and we'll open a passageway here into there, and we'll have maybe 2 showers, you know, a private bathroom for number 2s and the ladies, and then maybe a urinal for the guys too. So we'll have, you know, a couple bathroom areas, and, you know, people can patiently wait when they want to use the bathroom. But also I'd like to, you know, incorporate a lot of showers throughout the property that can act like waterfalls. So anyway, this is the horse side of the property, which we do have the potential to build actually in this space here. We could build something which would be cool to wake up to horses, and it's near to the bathroom, and then maybe another one in this area here. We could also tuck one in between the trees back there, which I'll go closer in a minute, and then we could set maybe another 3 along that back line towards the end of the property there, potentially another one in deep. So we could get up to 8 to 10 spaces here eventually. And again, I'd like to do, so you see that roof structure I pointed out earlier? That structure could be a home, and then another, you know, 3-4 meters away, we could do another home in this area. And that would make up this back line. So there would be 1 between the 2 palms, a 2nd here, a 3rd here, potentially a 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, and potentially a 9th. Oh, and then here as well. So we could get 10 small homes eventually on this property. There's space for more. It would just be nice to, you know, kind of leave a little bit of space open. But anyway, this will all be converted. Now I'm going to walk through this little gate and get to those other spots. All right, so over my shoulder, I just walked through the gate, and back that way you could see the roof. That's going to be one spot, and then another one could be here, and another one could be here in the corner. And as we turn, this rancho would become the community bathroom, or collective bathroom, I should say. So we just do a little roof repair, reinforce some of this wood, maybe with some metal or some newer wood, or some, you know, cob building technique. That would be cool. We can make some walls out of it too. And then it opens up to this area. We have tons of fruit trees and just kind of open land where the horses will be roaming, doing their own thing. We could get one here, another here, another behind these 2 cast trees over by this little garden area. Take one of those plantains out, and then we could get a few more up over that way. So just wanted to show you a little closer this area. Very spacious. The grass is just a little bit long right now, which is nice. It feels plush. But anyway, yeah, all along this line, and then turning around this line over my shoulder. So we got plenty of room for spaces. And if this is Jess watching, or any investors who want to do the Glamp tents or Geodesic domes, you guys can use this to select your spaces, and first come, first serve type thing. So whoever starts first gets to choose their ideal location for their space, and and we grow from there. All right, and a little bonus at the end. I wanted to show the potential for the little outdoor bathroom here, not so little perhaps. So it's got a fully solid and quality concrete foundation for probably being 40 years old. And then the wood, for the most part, is still high quality because they use the teak here. Just got some ants over the years, and then again that little crushed area part. But this is actually wired for electric, and the pump for the well is right there in front of us. So that would be easy to run plumbing here. And then this could be the outdoor bathroom for everybody. We could have an entrance over here, an entrance over here maybe, and then this entrance here. But for the time being, when we have the horses, this is going to kind of be their little hangout area, I'm sure. And then as time goes on and Jess comes and we get other helpers here, we will convert this into the outdoor bathroom. So a couple shower stalls along here, maybe a toilet in here, urinal, entryway, and maybe some benches along this side. And I'm planting all this border up with flowers so it creates a visible and physical separation from my property. And yeah, I'm going to close all this off, so I won't really have access to this unless I walk around. But this will be built for the guests anyway. So this will be the outdoor shower, a little bonus addition to the video for anybody interested in building here with me.